This is a very quick video that I'm going to make just to show people how to use the deck editor. This is the main page of Xmage, so what we want to do is click this part up the top here that I'm circling. It's called deck editor. So we wait for that to load and we come to a screen that looks like this. Now often up the top this part is all the way up, so what we have to do is you can see a little button here. You hold down on this and you drag, and you can make it as big as you want, and it lists every single card that is in Xmage. So what you do is you set that to whatever's comfortable, say there, and then when we want to build our deck, you use this search box here. This searches for cards. I mean, you can fiddle around with this stuff. I don't touch any of this. So say I wanted to look for Amit Eternal. I type in Amit Eternal in here, click search, and up the top it'll show the results. So there's only one. So what we do here, you have to first click on this, and I get a preview. Again, you can fiddle around with your settings and change how this is, but I have a preview down here. You can also, no you can't. So what you do once you've selected it, you have to click on it. You have these buttons here. The first one is add selected cards to the deck. This one is a remove a card, so there's another way I'll show you there. This one is add it to the sideboard, so you're mainly using these two here, the first and the second. So I add the Amit Eternals to my deck. I can also click here and add some to my sideboard. Now if I've got too many and I don't want that many, I can either click on the card and click this red one, it removes it from the deck. Likewise, I'll just show you, there it's gone. Likewise, I can do the same for the sideboard, remove from the sideboard. Another option that you can do is just double click to remove it. Gone, 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 gone. Now say you want to add more. Rather than click this 4 times, for example if you want to add 20 islands, what you can do is make sure it's highlighted green by clicking on it, right click and duplicate selection. You now get 2, and I'll show you a trick. You have 2 now. If I duplicate selection again, it's going to add 2. So now I've got 4. If I duplicate selection again, it's going to add 4. And you can keep going like that. And again, double click to remove them all. Now when I'm happy with this deck and I like this deck, up the top left hand corner, I click the save button. And wherever you want to save it to, you give it a name and click save. I'm not going to save this deck. So just to recap, this button here is the key one. It makes it go up and down. Now say I want to scrap this deck or I want to start a new one. I click this button up the top left that says new. I click it and you see my deck has gone away. I can now start again. So I'll look for something else like Spell Queller. What I can do here, if I don't know how to spell it, I can type spell Q and it will bring up every single card that has that in it. For some reason I don't know why these other ones come up, so I get too many, so I'll try and guess a few more letters, and there, I've got it down to the card that I want. The other feature you'll want to do here is to click this load button. Once you click load, you select, mine's already selected, so these are all my decks for Xmage. I can then find the one that I want, like say Blue-White Monument, and I open it. And you can see it's already saved here. And likewise with my sideboard. And again I can double click and remove the card, and I can type up here and add cards, but at the end when I'm finished I have to click save. Over here you can see this Crook of Condemnation. For some reason, I don't know why, I haven't downloaded all the images yet, so it just turns up looking like this. But the card is still there. If I can be bothered later, I can download from up here, or I can do it when I start Xmage. If I want to create a new one now, I click new. And that's pretty much it. That's how you use the deck editor.